Welcome back to my channel, Madden Backlog series. Today's Madden 25 video is Custom Playbook Update Incomplete. Before we get too deep into this, please click the like icon, click the subscribe and notification icon so you will be informed when a new video has been posted. Yes, the Custom Playbook update is in fact incomplete. First, we're going to look at the Playbook Editor sorted plays, which they did fix. Then we're going to dive into storage of plays not in order, which is very important. And finally, the saved audibles between games, I can't even evaluate because I can't complete a playbook the way I need to complete it first, so we won't even look at that. We're going to start off with the first playbook that I initially started off with that only has single back formations in it. That's what I normally do to make sure that the game is properly storing my plays. With the audibles, I don't really expect sorting, so to speak, in order, with the exception of the type, such as goal line, pistol, single back. If you had shotgun in here, that would appear in alphabetical order as well. Now let's take a look at the play formation categories and the actual play formations. Notice the play formation categories are all in order, alphabetical order, as it has been since Madden 25 that I know of. So why did it need a patch to fix that is beyond me. When you go over to look at your play formations, they are all in order. Your aces are at the top, your wide trips and wings are at the bottom. So again, they're in alphabetical order as it has been since Madden 25. As you can see to the right, this is what it was prior to this patch. Why did you need a patch to fix something that was already right before? Here's what they still have not fixed and why it is a problem. Keep in mind, I only used one type of single back personnel formations, which are 3 wide receiver sets, just to keep it simple. But the same applies to 2 or 3 tight end formations as well as shotgun. Now look at the list of formations in the single back category listed between the LB and RB buttons. They are not in order that I inserted them in my playbook. And this is important because in previous versions of Madden, it was in order. This allowed me to order my plays in a way that allowed quick access to the plays. Here they are randomly put in the playbook like groceries in a grocery cart. Then when you get to checkout and ready to place your items on the conveyor belt, you sort them to protect the delicate items by putting them on last. This way the heavier items will be placed at the bottom of the cart by the cashier. Here's the order that I put my plays in because it was always stacked in the order I added them in my playbook. This order helps because similar formations are kept together. Trips, trio, bunch. The slot wide receiver is to the right of the formation. Doubles, spread. The slot wide receiver is to the left of the formation. And the bunch tight end slot is also to the left of the formation, but it is used as a medium between the 2 styles of formations. Let's take a look using doubles Y off and random defense. And I just want you to see where I would have to go to get to doubles Y open. I'd have to skip over bunch tight end, and wide trips, which are very different formations as opposed to having it right next to it or in similar area of formations. So it makes it much more complicated having to do it this way as opposed to having order that I'm used to. close this out, let me use Madden 24 to show you what it was like prior to this Madden 25. This goes all the way back to the first Madden 25 years ago. Now, if you look at the formations at the top, just as we did with the other, you will notice the order for single back. And again, this works for all of them. You see the various formations at the top, they're in the order that I put them in. And this one, bunch, was actually the first one I put in. So in this order, you have your bunch, you have your wide trips, your bunch tight end, dice slot, doubles, Y off close, tight doubles, and tight Y off. Now you have 13 personnel as well, but they're still in order. That's the key. They're all in order. And once that personnel group is chosen, like we're about to do now with bunch, when you call up your audible screen, they all come up. So I'll choose a random play for defense, doesn't matter. And you'll see this is the bunch formation. And here's my audible for single back bunch. So you'll notice that if I go to my right, there's my single back wide trips. So it's in order, and it keeps my plays easier to have access and know where to go. When I see something that I want, I can get right to it really quick. So there's your bunch tight end if I wanted to choose that. Now let's say I wanted to audible over to a doubles formation from the bunch formation. There's my dice slot, and then there's doubles Y off close. So I think I'll just audible to that for this demonstration. And you see, that's all I have to do for that. That's the convenience of it, and the convenience of having your plays in order. And that's what I'm used to playing, because I don't use hot routes. I don't believe in hot routes because I know that it's used to exploit the fake AI of the game. So if we choose another play for the demonstration of Y trips, another random defense, and this time I'm going to show you how I motion plays. So to motion a player, I don't manually motion. I choose a formation from Y trips. So let's say, in this case, dice slot, and the newer version is doubles. There you have your motion. That's the same as when you do it the other way, with the exception of it doesn't screw with the fake AI of the game. Because believe it or not, doing it manually does mess up the game interpretation of the play. That was realized back in 2005 with 2K5. Many people didn't like that idea, but it was just the truth. Also, if I want to go to a shotgun formation, because I'm near the edge of my single back formations, it will go into shotgun formations. So their order matters as well. So you can see how that randomness would screw you over. Now right here we have a Hail Mary that used to just mess up everything, because it would move my pointer to the LB button rather than X, and it would throw me off. I'm glad they fixed that, and I don't have to worry about Hail Mary coming up anymore in the game while I'm playing it, even though I really haven't played any games, because I need this fixed. So if I want to go to, let's say, a shotgun play, and if you see what the cursor is, and you'll notice that it goes to LB, so we'll move that. The problem with that before was, as you're scrolling through your plays, I'm used to the X plays to determine where I'm at. It would throw me off. So I don't have to worry about that now. But if I wanted to go to gun wide trips week, let's say, I could just scroll to the left. I already know where it's at. I know it's not that far away. It helps me when I'm looking at the clock, whether I have enough time to do certain things. But most of these I do because they're your typical plays. So I could now put myself in a shotgun formation from a single back formation in no time. And I can show you another demonstration. This time we're going to use, let's see, let's go with dice slot. And I'm going to show you, rather than show you from the beginning of this, I'll just show you as we progress along. It'll save some time. So if I'm in this formation right here, and I want to go to shotgun, just like I did with the wide trips. I already know it's not that many steps over, as you can see, but in a random book, it could be anywhere. So that's how that helps here. The same thing goes for if I'm making a determination that I want to go with, let's say I started with this play, this doubles shotgun play, and I want to go to a different play. Let's say it could be maybe a tights formation. I could easily call up the audible for that, and then move over to my, see how quickly that is? It's right there. I don't have to guess anything. This is just kind of showing you a little bit of the order of how the plays are, how all the tights are together, and I can go right there. So if I even skip over one, I know where it is because you're doing this pretty fast. And if I wanted to do this and I wanted to go empty, the same applies. I could go to this empty base trio. If I started out in this tight formation, and I could easily get there because of the order. Order matters, and it needs to be fixed, and it needs to be fixed right away. Otherwise, this custom playbook has not been fully addressed. Also, please make sure you help to get the word out by sharing this video. No monetization is involved here. I'll check back with you later.